proper game.
Yes, it was.
Wasn't it? It was like, as I said, from a neutral's point of view, great, exactly what you wanted.
Well, the concern coming into games like this is that it is treated as a preseason, which is a preseason match and sort of a glorified friendly. Well, this was not. This was not a glorified friendly at all. This was an intense match. And it is the intensity that the players bring into it that allowed for this game to be as competitive as it was. What you saw from both teams, and I think both teams will take something from this, is the fact that they both got a clear idea as to how they can beat the other. Manchester City in the first half doing the things that they were doing with Kevin De Bruyne working on the inside of the outside back and forcing or playing off the shoulder of the central midfielder for Liverpool, forcing them to defend, making those runs in behind and forcing then the center backs to make a decision. Do I go with the runner coming out of the midfield? In this case was Kevin De Bruyne or Bernardo Silva, or do I stay with a guy who's playing in a central position in the attacking half for Manchester City? In that confusion, Manchester City were creating chance after chance, and with better delivery, it would have been a different score by halftime. Then you go into second half, and Liverpool then showed a very clear picture as to how they can beat Manchester City. And that is, when you press them and you force turnovers, Manchester City has difficulties recovering. And the reason they have difficulties recovering is because they're used to having the ball. They commit those numbers forward. By the time they lose the ball, there is no chance to recover. And now you're defending 1v1 situations with guys who are not comfortable doing it. So Manchester City will take positive. Liverpool will take positive. And in the end, all of us benefited from what was a very good game.
From a Liverpool perspective, obviously they haven't had the best of pre-season. Stevie's saying, look, when it comes to a proper game, they'll be able to up that 5%, which is necessary. And we saw them do that second half. They had City on the ropes.
Yeah, without question. Yesterday you asked me who this game was bigger for. I said neither, really. And then the starting lineups come out, and you wonder with Stones and Otamendi if City were really going to make a game of this. And then, bar the early opportunity for Salah, I don't think Liverpool gave us an awful lot in the first. Yet you see the significance of it, and in particular who the opposition is and how they measure themselves in their response to that. I thought it was an incredible turnaround in the second half. You saw the best of Liverpool, or how good they can be. I still think they're maybe a yard or two short of their very best, but they come up against one of the best team in English football, one of the best teams in European football, and totally dominate the second 45. That was an outstanding display from them. From City, similarly, I think they can get better. Of course, they have players to come in. It sets this head-to-head tussle over the course of a long season up very nicely.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.